Is your CRM acting like an ATM for you? Today I'm going to talk about how to set up, optimize, and engage your CRM in a way that keeps deals flowing. Your database or CRM is actually the opportunity of a lifetime for you. It is where you have the foundation of your business. It keeps you organized and it gives you the ability to have a sellable asset when and if the time comes that you decide to exit real estate, as long as it is set up properly, it is set up to be systemized, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go through and we're going to talk about exactly what you can do with your contact management program to be able to get out there and to add value to people in a way that keeps a steady flow of deals coming into your business. So we're going to start with this. We're going to actually use an acronym of ENGAGE because this is a contact sport and we need to engage with those people that are in our database. So we're going to start this way though. This is where everything starts. The E stands for everybody goes in your database. Everybody you know that is a potential buyer, which is anybody that's renting. Everybody that you know that owns a home. Everybody that's in your sphere of influence. Anyone you know should be in your database and should be in a place where you have the ability to communicate them on a regular basis. Once we've set it up and we have optimized it because we've got everybody in there, now we can begin to add value in a way that's going to generate those deals. The N stands for notes. We need to have notes on every single person. What is it that you know about them? Listen, as your database grows, there's going to come a time, it may not be now, where you can't remember their kids' names. You can't remember when their time frame is that they're thinking about making a change as far as buying a home or selling their existing home. You can't remember certain things that can really help you deepen that relationship when you make your next call. So here's the notes that we need. We need to know what it is that they're interested in. Anything we talk to them about the children's ages, about future plans, about their dreams, basically the Ford method. We want to know what it is, and everything we can do to add into that database is going to do a couple things. Number one, it's going to give us the ability that if it's 2 years from now, we can go back and look at the date and the time that we had that conversation, what we talked about, what those things were that were important to them at that point, and ask them if those are still important. Also, what it does is it gives us the ability to set a database up because it has data. It has the ability for someone that maybe comes in and purchases your database where the value is at some point with the information they need to make sure. The more information you have, the better notes you have, the better you can serve your clients now, and the more value you're going to have for your database in the future. The G stands for generate automated property emails. Now, this is where we're going to go in, and let's say that we have a homeowner that owns a house. We're going to go in and we're going to set this database up to email them on a consistent basis, depending on their time frame, daily, weekly, monthly, whatever it is, other homes that have come on the market, gone under contract, or that have sold like their home. This is where we're giving them value because these are homes that directly affect the value of their home. If it's a potential buyer or it's a renter, we're going to set them up where they're going to receive homes that are going to be similar to the price point where they could afford and also the homes they might be dreaming about having in the future. We're going to have every single person in our database set up to receive property email updates. Here's the thing. By automating this means that every morning or every day, there's going to be a certain number of properties going out to people in your database where you're absolutely going to be prospecting, whether you do anything that morning or not, by setting your CRM up properly. The A stands for add personalized value. What is it that we can do? Not just automated, but that we can do that's personally going to affect these folks. Now, I'm going to use this as an example. You could make sure that if you see something that comes on the hot sheet that affects maybe a homeowner's value that you know, or something that comes on the market that's in their neighborhood, sending a personalized email that says, hey, I saw this come on the market this morning. I was thinking about you because this could affect your value. Let me know if you have any questions or if you know someone and you'd like to choose your next neighbor. Also, maybe it's a buyer and you see something that comes on the hot sheet that might fit for them. Hey, I saw this property this morning and thought immediately, maybe this is one that might fit for you and your family. Sending that personalized note, making it where it's not just an automated, where it's a robotic system, it's something that has personal value. Also, maybe you notice something on social media and you go in and you just say, hey, congratulations on your 20-year anniversary. Congratulations on your son making the AB honor roll. Whatever it is, noticing and adding personalized value takes something from just being data and begins to move it towards a relationship. Big difference when we're talking about our CRM. Make sure that you're out there and you're personally adding value, and I promise you're going to get better results. The next G stands for get systematic and social with your CRM. Now, systematic means that we want to have an automated, like we said earlier, we're going to have automated on properties, but we also want to have an automated setup where we're going to do a monthly or weekly or whatever it is for you email that's going to go out as a newsletter. This is going to be something. I like the newsletters to have 3 things in it. Number 1, I want it to have something where you're giving some type of an update on what's going in the community. It could be a market update or it could be an activity specific that's coming. Whatever it is. The second thing is we want to have specific properties that you've either just listed or maybe your favorite property for the week or the month. Last but not least, we're going to have activities that are going on in our area that we're going to highlight. So we just don't want to just be about real estate. We want to be about our community. So we're going to talk about whatever it is coming up. In the fall, maybe it's a pumpkin patch that's coming. Maybe in the spring, it's something where someone's having some type of an Easter celebration or whatever it is. Whatever it is that you're doing, highlight something in the back end of that. Also, I talked about getting social. Getting social with your CRM is important as well. So what we're going to want to do here is we're going to make sure that every person that's in our database, we're going to find them on social media and we're either going to connect with them, we're going to send a friend request, or we're going to follow them. This gives us the ability to connect on a personal level instead of just on something of a systematic level. As we do this, we're going to comment, we're going to like, we're going to notice what they're doing in their life, and we're going to send direct messages to them. By doing these things, we're taking that CRM and we're making it something where it's just a referral machine. Get systematic, get social, and I promise you're going to get better results. The E stands for every interaction prompts the next conversation. So what we want to do is every single time we talk to someone or we engage with someone, that may be on social media with a direct message, we're going to put that into our database. And not only are we going to put that interaction in our database, but we're going to set the next time or the prompt for the next time that we're going to call them. You see, we're going to set to-dos where we're going to not let people fall through the cracks. So let's say that it is somebody that is a homeowner that you've just talked to. We're going to set up to follow up with them with an unsolicited CMA 6 months from now. We're going to set up for that buyer to talk to them or to find a property to send to them in 3 weeks. Whatever it is, every single time you have an interaction with someone, it should prompt you to set up in your calendar the next interaction you're going to have with those folks. By systematically following a plan of action, no one falls through the cracks and we get every deal that we're supposed to get. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. I specifically chose the video below for you because it builds on the one you just watched. I hope it's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.